Okay, welcome. Welcome to all of my water signs. Hello, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We are here to talk about the energy of this upcoming new moon in Virgo. Welcome, Virgo season. Happy birthday to all you Virgos out there if you're watching this. And remember to appreciate your Virgos because they do a lot of things behind the scenes that nobody else sees. So, let's get into it. So this new moon is this Friday, August 30th, and I wanted to do something a little different. We're going to be tapping into some of the energy, the major arcana cards that are associated with this, with the astrological energy. So we're going to see what the Hermit brings us. I'm going to pull a card for each one of these cards to clarify what kind of energy they're bringing to my water signs. So the Hermit is the Virgo card. Thanks, Mom. The Hermit is the Virgo card. It is all gaining of all earthly knowledge. It is introspection, and the lesson is to not let your introspection become isolation. And then we have the energy of the Magician. The Magician represents Mercury. Mercury is the ruling planet of Virgo. And Virgo is a mutable sign. And Mercury is very transformative, or it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very go with the flow, transformative. Mercurial is, it's like Mercury, you guys. So the Magician is all about knowing your power, knowing that you have all the right tools, or that you can gain the right tools if you don't necessarily have them, and then also knowing how to use them once you have them. So we're really going to see what the Hermit is bringing us about what to know about ourselves introspectively, what tools we need to gather, and where our power lies. And then I also pulled the Empress because for some reason I always go to the Empress first for Virgo before I remember it's the Hermit, because the Virgo is represented by the Virgin, and the Empress is like the ultimate woman. So I feel like it's very much the divine feminine energy happening. The Empress technically represents Venus, so that again is divine feminine energy. And Virgo, and then into Libra season, there's a lot of that energy going on. So we're going to tap into the nurturing of the Empress and see how we can nurture this Hermit and Magician energy. Because like I was telling all the earth signs earlier, these cards together are all about like knowing yourself and feeling yourself. Like just feeling yourself, like I feel so good. I feel like me. I feel like the best me. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself. I know myself. I know my steps in my power, and I know my worth. And I think we all need this right now. So let's start with, we already done a lot of shuffling. So let's see what comes out for the water signs for the Hermit energy. Of course, nothing's coming out right away. It was so quick with the earth signs today. They really needed the messages. Haha. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so for our Hermit energy, we have the Six of Coins in reverse. So the Six of Coins in reverse usually comes up when there is a imbalance of give and take, an imbalance of energy exchange, an imbalance of power. This, I think, when it comes to being, because sometimes when the minor arcana cards come up in reverse, it can mean that things are happening internally. This one, though, however, when it comes up, is always about imbalance when it comes up for me. Sometimes cards come up for different reasons for different readers. So I think this is really warning you water signs to make sure that whatever energy exchange you're having, especially when it comes to money, Right now it's feeling like, especially when it comes to like, especially if you work for yourself, or have like a side hustle, or any sort of like energy exchange where you're putting out energy, make sure that it's worth it and that you are getting the equal energy or payment in return, and so that you don't feel drained at the end, and so that you then don't, go shadow hermit and just retract from everything because you just gave, and drain, and didn't receive anything back. Yeah, that's what that means. I feel like that energy kind of comes up a lot for water signs because um, we just so easily pour it all out there because we care and love so much. And not that non-water signs don't care, but we have a tendency to not be able to hold it for ourselves as easily as we can hold it for others. So let's see how you can protect that energy. How the power of the magician. Ooh, that was fast. The power of the magician. That card did not want to go back. Did you see it? When it bounced off twice, then it. So you guys got another major arcana here. Strength, the Leo card. Just fighting, like knowing your strength. No, it's interesting knowing your power and knowing your strength, and see how they're both yellow together. See how they go so beautifully together. Yeah, you need to protect that energy exchange and protect your value with your strength and knowing your power. Like I'm a Scorpio, so I understand water signs. Like we don't always see our power. We don't always step into it. We don't always know how to own it. I think we're afraid that by truly stepping into it and owning it, we're going to step on other people, and we don't like to be stepped on, so we don't want to step on other people. And so it becomes this like vicious cycle. So like, hello, water signs. What is your power? Your strength. You have it, baby. You got it. It's there. It's like boundaries, saying no, putting your power and your energy in only places that are beneficial, making sure that you're being discerning about where you're spending it, and stepping into the fact that you're strong and courageous and brave, and sometimes say things that other people don't want to say. Fire signs do that too. That's why water and fire don't usually make good romantic relationships, but I think they're really great friendships. Okay, so then let's see how we are going to nurture that. How are we going to nurture this protection of our power, our strength, our value, our worth, using that to protect us? Ace of Wands in reverse. This is interesting, you guys. It's kind of like it's the first thing I heard was be quiet. Shh, be quiet. It's a quiet strength. Do you see like how the lion's not really roaring? She's kind of tamed the lion. She knows its strength. She respects it, but she's not tempting it. She's not getting in its face. It's not reacting back to her. It's not roaring. It's not trying to bite her. She's being very calm because she respects the beast. And respecting the beast too comes with like respecting your shadow side and not pushing it under the rug. So it's almost like, yes, be strong in your power, but you don't have to be like loud about it or flashy or pushy. this is kind of like also making sure you think before you speak. The Ace of Swords, it's just not, it's, you're still learning your boundaries. You're still gathering your strength. The Magician is about the gathering of tools. You're gathering your strength still. You really need to tap into it. And the nurturing of it is kind of staying quiet. Mhm. It's kind of like back to that hermit energy to protect that exchange of energy. Don't waste your voice. Don't waste your energy. Okay? The time will come. The time will come when you can like really show your power and show who you are. Mhm. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Two came out. Here we go. Here we go. We got two. Okay. The Jaguar and the Earthkeeper, both in reverse. Jaguar and the Earthkeeper. Oops. Yeah, they both came up in reverse. We'll read the medicine for them. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. There is a link to where you can buy them, I think through PayHouse. So the Jaguar, we'll read the Jaguar first, came out first, then the Earthkeeper. So interested, or they were pull a Jaguar. Okay, the essence. The Jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon. Our poor Amazon right now. And in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Courage. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest. Fearless and at ease. Quiet strength. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. Knowing the beast, knowing the power of the beast, knowing thyself, knowing thy own shadow, embracing that, but not letting it rule you, not brushing it under the rug and trying to ignore that it doesn't exist. The medicine. What in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you far too long? Which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Stop holding on, water signs. It's so hard. It's so hard for a water sign. That above most all the other signs, water signs cannot. We have letting go is such a huge lesson for us in this life. It's a daily practice for sure. I knew a Scorpio in New York, and he had a tattoo that said, lose something every day. And I loved that. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I love that. Lose something every day. Because it's so hard for water signs to let go. And he was like, oh, you got it. Like, he was so surprised that I actually liked it, because so many people be like, I'm going to lose something every day. For water signs, we need to. We have to like see that it's okay that things are fleeting. We need to be more mercurial. Okay. Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and in the shadow game that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instincts for the right people and situations. That uneven energy exchange. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Earthkeeper, and then we will wrap it up. All right, the essence of the Earthkeeper. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earthkeepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. That is so interesting that we got the Jaguar of the Amazon and then the Earthkeeper, and our freaking Amazon forest is burning down. So maybe if you guys are feeling charitable, this is also the charity card when it's upright. if you're feeling charitable, again, make sure you're giving to the right charities. Like, make sure if you're giving to what's happening in the Amazon right now, that it's a legit charity for sure. If that's coming up, if that is happening for you right now, that was the message. That was the message that came through. If there's something going on where you were being charitable to this planet Earth, make sure that it's a legit charity and your money's going to the right place, because there's a lot of charities out there that are kind of not on the up and up. Okay, the medicine of the Earth Keeper. As you care for your body, you show your care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you every day. This could also be that too. This could be the thoughts and words that aren't good for you in reverse here. So making sure that when we are co-creating, that we're being aware of what we're putting out there, and that we're being aware of what we're allowing to take up our thoughts and the words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah. And like negative thoughts about yourself, negative thoughts, like you got to let those go. But this is I keep feeling just yeah, it's time to just like nurture yourself, reserve your strength for yourself, reserve your energy for yourself. It's all a little bit of self-preservation right now for sure. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, water signs. I hope this was helpful. Remember, our new moon in Virgo is on Friday the 30th. So you'll start feeling the energy really strongly a couple days before and for about 10 days after. All the links are attached to wherever you are watching it around the screen. And please be sure to like and subscribe and follow all the mystic things. And yeah, and I have a new landing booking page that you can book your own private readings with me. It's so easy, so cool. I'm really proud of it. Just go click on it to look at it. So it's really cool. Thank you so much, and I will see you for the next full moon. Bye, Lisa. Thank you. I'm so glad that it resonated, and I hope I'm here to support you if you need further support. And that's for all of you out there watching. And thank you so much for being here to tune into this energy, to tune into yourself. And I am so happy to be here for you as we fly through space on this big magical rock. Okay, bye.